Greetings, honorable dignitaries, eminent members, my dear colleagues, ladies and gentlemen. It is my great pleasure and honor to welcome you all to the final event of Mission Innovation Challenge on Smart Grids. I would like to thank the IC1 co-leads, Luciano Martini and Yubo Wong for a very successful organization of the event. I would also like to compliment Chile for orchestrating IC1 event. IC1 has been a guiding platform for us to identify the research gaps in the area of smart grids and work towards addressing these issues with collaborative efforts. We have jointly worked towards promotion and demonstration of smart grid technologies for clean energy worldwide. The progress and achievements displays the engagement and commitment of all IC1 member countries, and I can proudly express that we achieved the objectives of mission innovation through IC1. Government of India is highly committed to the mission and has successfully onboarded utilities, industries, academia. I compliment and congratulate all participants who have joined hands and successfully completed the first phase of mission innovation. I'm happy to be part of this wonderful journey and wish the best for the future endeavors in next phase of mission innovation. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Dear colleagues, I am honored and proud to co-lead the Smart Grids Innovation Challenges in past 4 years, with close collaboration of Indian and Italian colleagues, and strong support from all IC1 members and colleagues of AGR Group. This makes IC1 beyond success. IC1 mainly focuses on supporting affordable, reliable, and distributed renewable energy power system. We led the organization of 6 deep dive workshops and launched a number of activities. As well, we have released a series of important international reports. It's very important to realize that all IC1 members have made outstanding contributions. Please accept my sincere thanks on behalf of Chinese Mission Innovation Group, and more expectation for the upcoming mission, Green Power the Future mission.
Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, dear MI community and IC1 Smart Grid members, welcome to the Mission Innovation IC1 final event, also from my side. And I'm joined the other IC1 colleagues in thanking the Chilean SEM 12 and MI 6 host for providing us with this great opportunity to organize this event. It has been a 5-year-long journey, a very rewarding and wonderful experience from both the technical and the human point of view. And I would like to thank the IC1 colleagues from China and India for their open collaboration and the perfect agreement we established working together. I'm also very glad to acknowledge the strong support received by IC1 members that hosted deep dive workshops and public events and enthusiastically contributed to all IC1 activities. In this regard, I would like to express Italy's full satisfaction for the highly collaborative effort and the outstanding results from the joint activity performed by IC1. Co-lead's strong leadership and IC1 members' full commitment were 2 important ingredients making IC1 Smart Grid fully successful, and we would like to thank you all for this.
I am deeply saddened to hear about the demise of Dr. Sanjay Vajpayee sir. Still unbelievable that our Sanjay Vajpayee sir is not in our midst. I'm still trying to digest the massive loss. Personally, it is a very tough and immense loss for me. Right from the beginning, Dr. Sanjay's visionary gave the impetus to building science research at Indian academic and research institutes through his insights, ideas, and commendable initiatives. During his 3 decades of dedicated service in DSP. Dr. Sanjay conceptualized, initiated, and steered various national and international programs in the area of water and energy, with outcomes impacting people through technological solutions. He brought together many researchers across academia, R&D labs, and industry in taking up some of the challenges faced across the globe. He was a perfect gentleman, widely respected, showed a lot of respect to the scientific and technical community. I am deeply influenced by his thinking and had the privilege of working closely with him for the last 6 to 7 years, fulfilling his vision and mission through the various DST programs and initiatives he helped launch in the last 10 years will perhaps be the best tribute that we can all pay to him and celebrate his life. May God give us strength to bear his untimely departure. I am praying to God that his soul rests in peace and grant moral strength to the family members for the tragic loss. Om Shanti.
Dear colleagues, we are deeply saddened by the loss of Dr. Sanjay Bajpai. The terrible news has shocked all of us and the whole mission innovation community. Dr. Sanjay played a crucial role in the creation of IC1 on smart grids and he strongly contributed to making this initiative possible. It has been a great pleasure to work with him, and we all appreciated his professionalism, dedication, patience, and wise suggestion. We highly appreciate all his great qualities, and it is an honor to dedicate this event and the IC1 achievement to his memory. Thank you.
I was deeply shocked and heartbroken to hear that Dr. Sanjay Bajpai has passed away. We have lost an outstanding colleague and friend. Dr. Sanjay was committed towards facilitating the creation and ecosystem for accelerated research development and innovation for clean energy. He has made great contribution to IC1 and also to mission innovation. His rich knowledge and experience are the strongest pillar for us. We also appreciated his hard work and strong support through IC1. I am paying the deepest condolences for his loss on behalf of Chinese Mission Innovation Group.
It is a great honor for me to speak here as one of the leading countries of Innovation Challenge 1. I want to thank the 21 members of IC1 for their extraordinary contributions over the past 5 years and for your important actions to accelerate global decarbonization. The Smart Grids Innovation Challenge produced a remarkable achievement. In order to promote technology innovation in the field of smart grids, IC1 Working Group has selected 6 priority cooperation themes, which are storage integration, demand response, regional electric highways, flexibility options, new grid control architecture, and power electronics. We also carry out multilateral R&D cooperation among member countries under these 6 major cooperation themes. The main conclusion achievements of IC1 include: first, we held 6 deep dive workshops on smart grids innovation challenges, with over 20 countries participating in each session. The Beijing Consensus, New Delhi Consensus were reached. Second, IC1 published the country reports on smart grid innovation challenges in 2017 and 2019, which brought together more than 120 governmental R&D plans and more than 60 typical cases from MI member countries in the field of smart grids. Third, IC1 established the Smart Grids Innovation Accelerator, SGIA, global data platform. Based on internet, the platform, more than 280 important documents from member countries in the field of smart grid are collected, forming a public information that connects corporations, investors, and the general public. As the active practitioner of the Paris Agreement, the Chinese government attached great importance to international cooperation through scientific and technological innovation and the tackling global climate change. The innovation of smart grid technologies can support cleaner, more efficient, low-cost, and sustainable energy supplies and reduce carbon dioxide emissions effectively in the energy sector. In the first phase of mission innovation, IC1 was ranked top among the 8 ICs in assessment of MI AJR Working Group. Currently, MI has started the second phase of cooperation, and the Green Powered Future mission, led by China, Italy, and the UK, will be launched at MI 6. It mainly focuses on affordable and reliable VREs, system flexibility, and system integration. This mission aims to demonstrate that by 2030, power systems in different national conditions are able to effectively integrate up to 100 variable renewable energies like wind and solar in their generation mix and maintain a cost-efficient, secure, and resilient system. The successful experience of IC1 will provide a crucial support for the subsequent implementation of this mission. We welcome all IC1 members to continue their active participation in Green Power Future mission in order to build a green, secure, efficient, and smart future power system jointly and embark a new journey to tackle climate change. Thank you.
I am delighted to connect in the final event of Mission Innovation Challenge on smart grids. I would like to thank Chilean government for organizing a CEM12 MI6 event. I extend a very hearty welcome to IC1 member countries and all the stakeholders from academia, R&D institutions, industries, and utilities who have jointly contributed to address the R&D challenges in the area of smart grids. I compliment the Mission Innovation team for converting this global call into action. I am very happy to highlight that Innovation Challenge on smart grids has successfully completed its mission. Right from its beginning, it has engaged relevant stakeholders and has forged an international collaborative platform to address the smart grid challenges. It is indeed very impressive to note that during this period, 7 international workshops and 5 international public events have been organized. I appreciate IC1 member countries for coming together to establish a unique platform, a smart grid innovation accelerator, which is a cloud-based repository for knowledge exchange. The Smart Grids Country Report, which is published as a part of this mission, has played a very important role in identifying international best practices, strengths, technology gaps, and future collaboration in the area of smart grids. I appreciate the participating countries for their active contribution and effective collaboration and coordination. The 6 smart grids R&D priority areas identified collectively by the member countries will allow us strategic multilateral collaborations in the future. India has envisaged research and development for crystallizing the idea of clean energy. We thrive to make clean energy reliable, accessible, and affordable. Department of Science and Technology, the Government of India, through its Clean Energy Research Initiative, has fostered several national and international research programs. There has been a very productive engagement with MI member countries. I am glad to inform that DST has invested over 32.8 million US dollars exclusively for smart grids. Through this program, DST has supported over 600 researchers in about 27 academic and R&D institutions across the country. It's very encouraging that over 45 industry stakeholders are actively engaged in the program. DST has established an exclusive resource center which is responsible for coordinating mission innovation activities. To reinforce India's commitment in smart grids R&D, DST has established a dedicated smart grids R&D consortium, including experts from academia, R&D institutions, industries, and utilities. Because of our consistent efforts, we have created an ecosystem for public-private partnerships to accelerate clean energy innovations in the area of smart grids. I am glad that the first phase of IC1 has been successfully completed. Again, I would like to congratulate the efforts and marvelous contributions of IC1 team. The 5 years of legacy continues. The fact that IC1 activities are transcending into the green-powered future mission. It's commendable that the R&D initiatives undertaken as a part of IC1 will now be transforming much larger scale through the green-powered future mission. I'm confident that our collective attempts would enable us to realize the vision of reliable and affordable future smart grids powered by decentralized energy sources in diverse geographic locations and conditions. I wish all the success to the team in their future activities and collaborations, and hope that collectively we would be able to develop technological solutions to make the world a cleaner, greener, a better place. Thank you.
Dear colleagues, the year-old, Italy considers mission innovation as an outstanding stimulus towards more rapid developments and adoption of clean energy solutions. We are fully convinced that working together with our international partners will give birth to better ideas and solutions, leading to the transformation of today's power system in tomorrow's decarbonized energy system. The Ministry of Ecological Transition is actively working on MI by mobilizing national resources and expertise coming from our leading industry and outstanding research. Italy is greatly committed in smart grid research and innovation, and can rely on world-class actors covering all the value chain, thus including network operators, solution service providers, and research organizations covering R&E from basic research to pilot project and large demonstrator. Italy has been actively involved in MI IC1 since the very beginning, and through RSE, Ricerca Sistema Energetico, led this innovation challenge together with China in India, making IC1 one of the top performing innovation challenge of mission innovation. I want to express my deep appreciation for the innovation challenge colleague China, India, and my colleagues, of course, for the excellent work carried out. Moreover, I wish to extend my gratitude to all the IC1 participating countries, being the list very long, for strongly contributing to IC1 activity towards the ambition goal. IC1 showed the power of collaborating and working together at global level towards smart grids development and deployment by providing some practical outcomes in the spirit of mission innovation. There were a number of IC1 tangible results and achievements that deserve to be recalled today. I would like to mention a couple of examples, such as the ability of IC1 members to start engaging with the private sector and business investor to accelerate the adoption of smart grid technical solutions. The Smart Grid Innovation Accelerator, GIA platform that IC1 successfully launched recently, and that represent a practical and effective tools to share knowledge and transform the best practice into exploitable and replicable results. Finally, as part of IC1's strategy to leverage external partnership for maximum impact, a fruitful collaboration has been promoted with the International Smart Grid Action Network, ISGAN, which has led to joint workshops and factions. We as Italy are delighted to have been an active partner in this excellent international cooperative work in the framework of mission innovation. It was an honor and also a very productive experience that led to an outstanding result, some of them to be briefly presented after this message. I'm very glad that all the knowledge and expert network created by IC1 has the chance to continue also in the mission innovation second phase, in particular contributing an even more impactful collaboration and action within the new power mission.
Well, we would like to thank the senior officials from China, India, and Italy for their nice words and for the invaluable support their governments provide to mission innovation as a whole and to IC1 on smart grids in particular. As clearly stated before, this final event of Mission Innovation IC1 is dedicated to Dr. Sanjay Bajpai from the Department of Science and Technology of India that passed away prematurely this month. At this event, we would like to showcase the main IC1 achievements, but also underline the ability of IC1 members to establish strong links and collaboration by effectively engaging with key international organizations and the private sector in the smart grid space. In this regard, we are very glad to have with us today Dolph Gillen, that is the director of the IRENA Innovation and Technology Center, that kindly accepted our invitation to deliver a keynote speech covering very relevant aspects for IC1. Please, Director Dolph Gillen, the floor is yours.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you very much, Luciano, for that introduction. Mission Innovation Challenge on Smart Grids has covered critical components of energy transition, and I have personally participated in a number of your events, and I found them really very enlightening. The topic is of vital importance. All leading scenarios indicate that renewable power generation and electrification of heating and transport are two critical components of the energy transition. IRENA has launched its World Energy Transitions Outlook in March, and it's the first time that IRENA has released a 1.5-degree pathway. Our analysis suggests that energy efficiency and renewable power, as well as electrification, are the key pillars of energy transition, together with some other elements. The analysis also suggests that we need a threefold increase in electricity production and electricity demand between now and 2050. And renewables will become the renewable form of generation. They will account for around 90% and more than 60% of all power generation will be solar and wind, so variable solar sources. While today their global share is around 10%, but it's rising rapidly. Some countries and some power systems have already advanced much faster and they operate successfully with high VRE shares. And the front-runner country experience provides very valuable lessons for everyone. More power systems flexibility is needed to operate these power systems of the future. And international collaboration accelerates this innovation because innovation is progressing rapidly in many directions. Best practice exchange is vital for the identification of solutions. The fact that 21 out of 25 Mission Innovation members have joined this challenge illustrates that this view is widely shared. We have the technologies that are needed, but their optimal combination for smart power systems of the future is still a challenge. Out of the 6 research and innovation topics that were covered in this challenge, we have engaged in 4: storage, integration, demand response, regional electric highways, and flexibility options. The strong collaborative effort developed within the Innovation Challenge 1 since its launch and 2016 has provided valuable new insights, and the Smart Grid Innovation Accelerator is indeed a very useful tool. A key insight is that a systemic approach is needed that includes not only new technology, but also innovative market designs and regulations, a new power system operating regimes, and new business models, as shown here. Digitalization and smart grids will play a critical role in creating this flexibility, and these innovations help to broaden the toolkit of solutions and to find lower cost, affordable solutions. This includes, for example, time of use pricing and location-specific pricing of electricity, but it also includes smart charging systems for electric vehicles, perhaps even vehicle-to-grid systems. IRENA has worked with the Smart Grid Innovation Challenge in the identification of best practices through joint events and regular discussions, and this has resulted in a toolkit of 30 innovations and a set of practical guidelines how to deploy these. You can find these on the IRENA website. The findings from the Mission Innovation Challenge will help our 163 member countries in creating the power systems of the future. Finally, I would like to mention that IRENA is already engaged in supporting the new Mission 2.0 on power systems that builds on the Smart Grid Innovation Challenge. The new mission is adopting a systemic approach as suggested by IRENA, and we are already ready to make our tools, the innovation toolbox and the Flex tool, available in that context. So I thank you all very much for the fruitful collaboration, and we look forward to a continued close cooperation fostering innovation in the area of power systems transformation and flexibility. Thank you.
Thank you, Director Gillan, for your very interesting and inspiring speech. IRENA and your personal strong support to IC1 activity has been vital and highly appreciated. Thank you very much. We look forward to continue our collaboration with you and your experts. Thank you. Dear all, we are very glad to have with us Luis Monuera, that is a Smart Grids Technology Lead at IEA, the International Energy Agency, that kindly accepted our invitation to deliver a keynote speech. Luis, but also David Tark and other IEA colleagues contributed to many of our past events and highly supported the activity of IC1, and this has been extremely useful to us. So please, Luis, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much, Luciano, and thank you to the Mission Innovation Challenge 1 on Smart Grids for inviting the IEA to contribute to this final event. So as Luciano was just saying, the IEA has been engaged in this MI challenge from the start with a number of contributions at different events where we have been providing insights from our Energy Technology Perspective series, our publications on innovation, and our different smart grids outputs. So over the next few minutes, I hope to show you through our analysis the importance of scaling up innovation to reach net zero goals, and the central role of initiatives like Mission Innovation, but more broadly of international collaboration in getting us there. Now, you might have seen this week that we published our Net Zero 2050 roadmap. This is the world's first comprehensive study of how a transition to net zero can be achieved at a net zero energy system by 2050, while at the same time ensuring stable, affordable energy supplies, providing universal energy access for all, and enabling jobs and economic growth. So as you see here in this chart, this 2050 goes up to 2050. This transition results in a clean, a dynamic, a resilient energy economy that's dominated by renewables like solar, like wind, instead of fossil fuels. So this chart shows the net zero scenario at a glance, and it highlights the key milestones on the way to 2050. And as you can clearly see, a few of them have very clear indications of the level of transformation that is required in the power sector. So first, electricity needs to reach net zero long before the overall economy does, as electrification is really a key tool to reduce emissions in other sectors like transport, like buildings, like industry. We would have to reach net zero emissions from electricity globally by 2040 and 5 years earlier in advanced economies. And as you can also see, electrification is key. So by 2045, half of the heating demand around the world would have to be met by heat pumps, while in transport, for example, nearly 2 in every 3 cars would need to be electric in 10 years. And if we look a bit farther out, in 15 years, half of trucks sold would also need to be electric. Now, on top of that, there's a range of appliances, devices in homes, in businesses, in industries that will contribute to a system that, when we take it all together, it needs a lot more intelligence, it needs a lot more smart grid technologies and digitalization to be managed. Now, looking out to the next decade, the next decade is one of decarbonizing electricity, and many of the technologies are relatively mature today. So for that decarbonization, as you see here in this chart, an unprecedented scale-up of renewables is needed, particularly from wind and solar. By the end of this decade, we would need to install every year 4 times as much wind and solar as we do today. We also need to scale up, as I was mentioning, electrification of end users. So you see here 18 times more electric vehicles need to be sold by 2030 than what we are doing today. But the net result of all of this is a rapid increase of flexibility needs in the electricity system. So you see here 4 times as much flexibility is needed at the end of the scenario than what we have today. This means smart grid technologies need to be demonstrated at scale, technologies and solutions that can support very high levels of renewables. And this includes particularly demonstrating at scale new sources of flexibility, like, for example, demand-side flexibility from all these new end uses that are becoming electrified in homes, in businesses, and in transport. In these places today, in these areas, in these sectors, we have almost no flexibility and no smart technologies to support it. To give an idea of the scale of this transformation for the demand side, we estimate around 60 gigawatts of demand responses in use today around the world. And in the net zero scenario, 2,100 gigawatts, or 35 times as much, would be needed by 2050. Finally, to really emphasize the role of innovation, here is another way of looking at the effort required to meet the net zero goals. So we grouped in this chart the contribution to emission reductions from each technology in our scenario according to their technology readiness level, to are they already mature, are they already in the market or not. And when we look at this overall picture, we see that only half of the technologies required are already maturing in the market. The other half will require a very fast scale up of innovation, or we estimate that over $90 billion will be needed in demonstrations over the next 10 years to make sure that after 2030, emissions continue to reduce at the pace and at the level needed. I'll end my presentation to say that such a level of innovation cannot be achieved without greater international collaboration, of which, of course, Mission Innovation Challenge 1 and its successor, the Mission Innovation Power Mission, are excellent examples. With that, thank you very much, Luciano.
Thank you very much, Luis Manuela, for your very interesting talk, also for highlighting the importance of international cooperation. And I'm glad to say that your past and present support and contribution to IC1 has been highly appreciated. Thank you very much, and we look forward to collaborating with you in the near future. Thank you.
At the outset, I would like to convey my greetings to all of you and wish you and your family to remain safe and healthy, specifically under the ongoing pandemic situation. I have been involved with the Mission Innovation IC1 activities almost from the beginning, and it is heartening to see that it has brought together a very large pool of experts in a smart grid area across the globe, involving stakeholders from industries, utilities, academic institutions, research labs, regulatory and government organizations from 20 MI countries and European Union. Since its inception, IC1 members have been successfully sharing R&D as well as innovation needs in their country. I am happy to provide a very brief overview of major activities and achievements of the IC1. The details will be subsequently shared by the three co-leads from India, Italy, and China. As part of IC1 activities, 6 international deep dive workshops, 5 international public events, 1 industry workshop, 1 national R&D conclave have been organized. Several public events involving industry and key national stakeholders, and a joint clean energy ministerial CHEM ISKCON MI IC1 workshop as an official side event of CHEM 10 MI 4 were held in 2019 at Vancouver. Based on IC1 members' smart grids priorities to promote effective collaboration towards priority research development and deployment areas, 6 R&D tasks known as Program of Works, POWs, have been identified and few reports were also brought out. 2 important documents known as country reports were brought out in 2017 and 19, collating information on national strategies, status of smart grids deployment, main research topics, and ongoing projects within IC1 countries. IC1 launched a collaboration with ISKCON, a SAM initiative, as well as IEA TCP. The first tangible outcome of this being a joint workshop, and 2 important joint fact sheets were brought out on mutually interested topics, one on grid evolved power system flexibility, the other on energy storage integration. Further collaborations have also been extended with Bridgestone World Solar Challenge and Global Power System Transformation Consortium, and IC1 also involved ARENA as well as WEF in its activities. Funding opportunities announcements were developed by India, Australia, China, Mexico, and a few other countries, which established multilateral collaborations in smart grids R&D among member countries. DST India specifically supported 9 R&D projects worth $5 million involving 9 mission innovation countries. These cover almost all the aspects of smart grid, including issues in interconnection with large grid, market mechanism, interconnected microgrids, cyber physical systems, EV charging technology and deployment issues, new power electronic devices based on gallium nitride and its application in power system, use of blockchain technology, etc. An important step was to launch a very important platform known as the Smart Grids Innovation Accelerator Platform, which is an open platform gathering information, data, tools, fact sheets, best practices, and project results to foster smart grid development and enhance public-private collaboration. We are expecting thousands of documents to be uploaded on this platform. Regular cross-innovation challenge interactions took place specifically with IC2 on off-grid and IC7 building, heating, and cooling. I'm sure that the strong networking and momentum gained, as well as joint R&D efforts made in Mission Innovation Phase 1 IC1, will be leveraged for successful launch of the power and other affiliated mission in the second phase of the Mission Innovation. Thank you very much.
I am Narayana Prasad Padhi, working as Institute Chair and Senior Professor at IIT Roorkee. Thank you for the opportunity to appear before you today to showcase the IC1 Consolidated Report 2021. Over the past 4 years, the IC1 have supported Mission Innovation's mission to accelerate the pace of clean energy innovation. IC1 has addressed technology areas that could significantly reduce greenhouse gas emission, increase energy security, and create new opportunity for clean energy growth. The report contains the brief events as well as key highlights and the role of IC1. The IC Impact Report produced by AJR in summer 2020 provides a high-level summary of IC achievements over the past 4 years. However, at the discretion of IC1 co-leads, a specific wrap-up report showcasing all activities will be a crucial document to showcase IC1 legacy. In this context, IC1 team have drafted a IC1 Consolidated Report 2021. The main objective of the report is to provide information about success stories, lessons learned, and best practices in general, and the impact of IC1 collaboration in particular. The report will be instrumental in framing future collaborative work opportunities in Mission Innovation 2.0. We collected all the information regarding IC1 activities and prepared a chronological order to present them. All the main IC1 activities have been considered and included in the report. Major highlights of the IC1 team included in the report in very detailed manner so that in public it will be very easy to understand the major activities are being conducted during last 4 to 5 years. During 5 years of journey of IC1, several events have been organized and this event timeline is presented along with major outcomes. All IC1 outcomes are the results of the discussion, planning, brainstorming session held during the workshop. One of the key outcomes of this workshop is to identify and launch smart grid R&D tasks. The work done accomplished through these identified 6 R&D tasks is well presented in the report. These 6 R&D tasks are namely storage integration, demand response, regional electricity highways, flexibility option, new grid control architecture, and Poltronics. Through IC1 platform, member countries have announced several funding opportunities for academic institutions and R&D organizations to carry out R&D activities in the domain of identified smart grid R&D tasks. And in specific, almost all mission innovation countries have announced funding opportunity for the success of mission innovation. But to be very specific, in the beginning, India announced $5 million to support mission innovation through 9 different R&D activities. And I'm very happy to announce that countries like Australia, Canada, China, France, Germany, Italy, Norway, UK and USA become partner to those 9 activities along with 20 international and 17 national institutions with 16 industries and utilities. This infographic has been used to showcase all IC1 activities together. All activities are divided in 6 categories as listed in the left side. And in these categories, the main achievements are listed in the right. As you could see, the different workshop schedule, conclaves managed, and you could also see different funding opportunity by different mission innovation countries, international national collaborations, and Mission Innovation Resource Center established at IIT Roorkee by Government of India, Smart Grid Innovation Accelerator, and country reports. Over the 5 years, several international and national documents are prepared and released during the workshops. The information about this document has been explained in the report. During the IC1 remarkable journey of 5 years, several collaborations with other international organizations have been established. The main collaborations are IC1 ISGAN collaboration, participation in Bridgestone Solar Challenge, involvement with the Global Power System Transformation Group, and collaboration with the other ICs such as IC2 and IC7. One of the recent IC1 well appreciated achievement is to establish cloud-based repository known as Smart Grid Innovation Accelerator, and this is an online tool knowledge sharing and information exchange about the smart grid R&D activities. I would also like to ask Professor Sukumar Misra to explain the new chapters of the report.
Thank you very much, Professor Padhi. After covering all major outcomes and achievements, the importance of IC1 and key messages from other member countries are also mentioned in the report. As the IC1 platform has played a crucial role in identifying the right mix of stakeholders which are strongly committed to working together towards smart grid R&D to shape a better energy future. The importance of IC1 can be arbitrated from the following facts. Followed ongoing global research in smart grid and identified areas of mutual interest between IC1 countries, facilitated collaboration with IC1 countries as well as key international organizations, enabled a boost in R&D funding through multilateral collaborations, provides exposure to an international forum of stakeholders on smart grids, leverage expertise and resources. Also, we dedicated a separate chapter to include the key messages of member countries, highlighting how IC1 played an instrumental role in framing smart grid R&D in the respected countries. For example, key message from the country Germany is Germany's participation in IC1 as part of mission innovation was motivated by the urgent need to integrate a high share of renewable energy into the energy system in order to reach its ambitious climate and energy policy goal. Mission Innovation and IC1 were well integrated into Germany's ongoing international activities on smart grid and complemented each other perfectly. Also, we are planning to include a final chapter on this on demand IC1 event. From this, I would like to stop and ask Professor Padhi to conclude the presentation. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Misra, for explaining the importance of IC1 and key messages. Today, we are missing Dr. Sanjay Bajpayee, who played an instrumental role in framing IC1 activities. I would like to dedicate this IC1 consolidated report to him. Here are a few wonderful memories from IC1 event which we included in the report. The first draft of the report is ready and soon we will finalize. I am again requesting to the members to please share some of your wonderful experiences and memories if you have any, and kindly share those details with us so that we'll be happy to include in the report. With this, I would like to thank again to everyone for your unwavering attention. I remain most grateful for the rapt attention with which you sat through this presentation. Stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you.
IC1 is proud to present the Smart Grids Innovation Accelerator Platform, or briefly, the SGIA. SGIA is a cloud-based platform for sharing information related to smart grids and the energy sector as a whole. SGIA relies on a powerful semantic search engine to offer an advanced search experience. Currently, SGIA offers a database of more than 1,000 key documents, selected and shared by international experts from MI member countries. But why IC1 developed the SGIA platform? Firstly, to offer a unique entry point to search documents that are not easily accessible, such as energy strategies, scenarios, and best practices. Documents that comes from a number of countries all around the world and from international organizations active in the clean energy transition field. We believe that by facilitating knowledge, best practice, and project result sharing, IC1 will accelerate the smart grid deployment and will enlarge the possibility of private-public collaborations by creating a favorable framework to launch innovation projects and initiatives. MI is the most suitable environment to exploit the SGIA potentialities. In fact, through MI, the SGIA has a truly global approach, thus becoming a suitable tool to enhance collaborations between government, research centers, and industry. Moreover, it is important to underline that SGIA considers several key aspects for the energy system clean evolution, ranging from policies and the regulatory aspects to technological and financial dimensions, involving all mass grid stakeholders. Therefore, we really believe that SGIA could serve as a suitable tool to enhance knowledge sharing of key exploitable results and best practices. Now, it's time for a brief tutorial of the SGIA platform to show you at best the platform potentialities.
Welcome to the SGIA website. Your experience on the Smart Grids Innovation Accelerator platform starts here. To browse the SGIA vast database, you can follow the classical way, using the platform search box, which supports queries expressed in natural language and also in different languages. You can also decide to apply filters on your results by indicating document topic and type. For example, we can look for information related to renewable penetration, and we want to focus on policy, strategy, and scenarios. What about having a look at the SGIA hot topic instead? Starting from the most visited document categories, constantly updated following the search trends of the SGIA users community. Let's try typing a query in Spanish. And here is the results window, with short overviews of the documents and the possibility to apply other filters. We can start by opening the document summary page. In this page, we can find the SGIA AI-powered document summary, created taking into account the specific query and therefore targeting only the relevant parts of the selected document. The SGIA platform also provides a list of the key semantic entities found in the document, along with the keywords and the concept in it. Now, let's have a look to the SGIA document reading tools. Here, in the results window, a specific answer unit is displayed for our query. By clicking on it, SGIA opens the document and brings us exactly where we can find what we were looking for. While the document is open, we are able to access its AI-powered document summary and browse the entities that the SGIA semantic algorithm has highlighted for us. We can also filter the entities to make our search quicker and easier, removing the entity categories we are not interested into. Now that we have a clearer view, we can deepen our understanding thanks to the online definition of entities. Here, for example, we can look at the definition of bioenergy coming from an external database. Entities definition can also be provided by the SGIA expert community itself. As last feature in this short overview of the SGIA platform, we present the knowledge graph. This state-of-the-art technique allows users to explore the SGIA database thanks to the visual representation of the semantic links between the documents and their entities. By adding or removing entity categories, we can access knowledge in an even more user-friendly way, discovering new documents by their semantic entities relations. In this case, starting from this roadmap to zero emissions, by selecting the hybrid vehicle and the European entities, we can rapidly get to the European Energy Storage Technology Development Roadmap. And after that, we can continue to explore an ever-growing database of key documents selected by energy experts from all over the world. Start your experience on the SGIA platform and find out how easy it is to discover the world of smart grids.
We do hope that after this very good tutorial, you will start using SGIA for your needs. As already underlined, SGIA, in line with the MI spirit, is looking forward to a really global approach. Presently, 10 countries and the EU have selected relevant documents to be inserted in the SGIA database, but this is only a starting point. In the upcoming MI 2.0 phase, we are sure that the SGIA will be supported by many other countries. SGIA is meant to be an open platform. We would like that it can really facilitate knowledge and data sharing. In this view, we are already collaborating with ISCAN, that is both a EATCP and a SEM workstream, so contributing to disseminate ISCAN key documents and results. Moreover, technical solutions to link SGIA with the European IRE platform, under development at European level by the Pantera project, are being implemented. SGIA collaborations will grow in the near future, and in this view, we are currently exploring the possibility to support EATCP's cross-collaboration through the SGIA's platform functionalities. Today, the SGIA database contains more than 1,200 key documents, but this number, as well as the SGIA interface and semantic search engine, will be constantly improved in the next years. That's it. Even if IC1 Smart Grid is winding down its activities, the effort of IC1 members is continuing within MI 2.0, and the SGIA platform will be exploited in this new phase of mission innovation. Finally, we would like to acknowledge the Italian Ministry for the Economic Development and the new Ministry of the Ecological Transition for strongly supporting RSC and the whole IC1, especially in building the SGIA platform. Moreover, technical credits go to IBM, Cefriel, Elif Lab, and Quantia Consulting for their fine work that made the SGIA platform possible. Thank you very much.
Hello everyone, I'm Yibo Wang, Chinese co-leader of Smart Grids Innovation Challenge. On behalf of IC1 colleagues of China, India, and Italy, it's my great honor to make a speech on the achievement of Country Report 2017 and 2019. There are 5 key points in this presentation. The first is to emphasize Mission Innovation Phase 1. Following that will be the overview of IC1 country reports, and then we'll highlight the key facts of the 2 reports. Finally, would be the closing remark and a crucial linkage to MI 2.0 Palm mission. Now let's begin with the Mission Innovation Phase 1. In the first stage of Mission Innovation, MI members made a huge effort in the clean energy fields. Under the framework of MI, there are 8 innovation challenges. The Smart Grids Innovation Challenge, as the first one, made lots of contribution to the world. Of the 25 MI members, 21 are involved in IC1, with China, India, and Italy as colleagues, and Australia, Canada, Denmark, Austria, European Commission, Finland, France, Germany, Mexico, Norway, Sweden, the UK, the United States, Brazil, Indonesia, Netherlands, Korea, and Saudi Arabia as important participants. In the past, through close international collaboration, the strong Smart Grids team has produced many great achievements which play an important and far-reaching role in global power system decarbonization. Through the joint efforts and the collaboration, we have completed and released 2 significant global reports, namely Country Report 2017 and Country Report 2019. Firstly, I would like to share with the first report. The country report 2017 lasted for more than 160 days, bringing together the joint efforts of 14 MI members with more than 120 pages, and was finally officially published in New Delhi. The report summarized the renewable energy and smart grids related information of 14 countries, including the latest data and analysis, projects, and investment plans. As shown in our statistic of that year, by the end of 2016, the total installation of renewable energy had exceeded 1,000 gigawatts, and the share of renewable energy in the power system was in the range of 6.6% and 97%. This report covers many important case studies focusing on renewable energy integration. Now turns to Country Report 2019. The Country Report 2019 is a new release edition with information up to 2018. This edition pays a special focus on activities and initiatives at the national level to support the jointly identified research and demonstration topics. I am very pleased to say that this report includes 70 MI members' contribution, and it's lasted for around 200 days to release, with more than 170 pages. We would like to give a special thanks for the collaboration of the editorial board, the UK, Australia, Canada, Italy, India, and China. As of 2018, the total electricity mix of 17 countries is more than 10,000 terawatt-hours. This data represents more than half of the world's national smart grids, covering more than half of the population in the world. There are above 3 million kilometers of high-voltage lines, with over 600 million smart meters and more than 4 million electric vehicles. This report brings together over 60 typical smart grids research and demonstration case studies in more than 120 government science and technology plans. It is obvious that many research and demonstration projects have been launched and are in progress to meet the innovation challenges in the field of smart grids. Finally, is a closing remark. Many countries in the world have begun to make their energy system become more sustainable. At the same time, it can improve energy security and access, as well as energy and economic efficiency. With launching of MI 2.0, China, Italy, and the UK jointly initiated a new mission called the Green Powered Future. We will continue to focus on 3 key pillars, including affordable and reliable VRE, system flexibility, and system integration. The mission aims to demonstrate that by 2030, power systems in different geographies and climates are able to effectively integrate up to 100% VRE, like wind and solar, in their generation mix, and maintain a cost-efficient, secure, and resilient system. We warmly welcome MI members, countries, companies, and international organizations that share the same ambition and are committed to enhance innovation efforts to join with us. More information about those 2 reports are available on the website. Thank you so much for your listening.
Hello, my name is Michael Pessin, and I'm a Deputy Assistant Secretary at the United States Department of Energy Office of Electricity, leading Advanced Grid Research and Development. I want to start by thanking the Mission Innovation IC1 co-leads India, China, and Italy for organizing and leading the IC1 tasks. As you know, the United States is committed to the decarbonization of our economy. The President Biden executive order on tackling the climate crisis at home and abroad sets very ambitious goals for carbon pollution-free electricity sector by 2035. That requires significant effort in modernizing our electricity systems. And smart grids are one of the critical solutions to accomplish this. Through our participation, the United States Department of Energy was able to keep abreast of the important work on grid modernization taking place in the other participating countries. We are privileged to contribute to several tasks. I personally was able to participate in the initial IC1 meetings and was extremely impressed by the caliber and expertise of all the participants. We are also privileged to co-lead with our Italian colleagues IC1 Task 5 on grid control architecture. This task leveraged the US investment in work in grid architecture that has proven to be important to framing the path forward, as well as meet the challenges of deep decarbonization of the electric power system and the electrification of commercial, residential, and industrial energy use. The work on advanced grid control architecture provides a foundation for large-scale distributed energy resource integration in electric power distribution system and microgrids while maintaining system resilience and reliability. In closing, thank you to the Mission Innovation IC1 participating countries and to the leadership. Thank you very much.
Dear colleagues, at the end of this event, we would like to have a look to the future. Our very nice experience working together in IC1 is not over, but on the contrary, we are now ready to merge our activity in the new power mission. And we are very glad to have here with us today our colleague from BASE in the UK. Apart from a key role in IC1, UK will co-lead the Green Power the Future mission, and we would like to invite our colleague John Saltmarsh to address a few words. Please, John, the floor is yours.
Hello, I'm John Saltmarsh, responsible for energy, engineering and research in the UK's Department for Business, Energy and Industrial Strategy. Innovation Challenge 1 on smart grids has been an outstanding collaborative achievement. The UK has been an active member of the challenge, and through it we have developed valuable bilateral innovation programmes with countries such as Canada and South Korea. The successful work delivered through this challenge highlights the importance of international cooperation on innovation, and the UK is committed to continuing such activities, as it is critical to achieving our net zero ambitions. We want to ensure resources, knowledge and best practice are shared widely, so we have chosen to co-lead the newly formed Power Mission. And as we developed our plans for the new mission, it has been hugely valuable to build on the firm foundations of IC1. So I hope people will see today not as the end of IC1, but as the beginning of an exciting new phase. Thank you.
Thank you very much, John, for your very kind words. It will be a great pleasure working with you and colleagues to achieve ambitious goals of a new power mission in terms of system modernization and decarbonization. And now, I would like to ask IC1 co-lead Dr. Ibo Wang and Dr. Reddy to make their final remarks. Thank you.
The significance of smart grids for the transformation of global energy system is well known. Under the framework of MI 2.0 and the basis of the outstanding achievements of IC1 Group, the Green Power the Future mission will be committed to exploring the transformation paths of power system, developing innovative R&D and D projects to be duplicated, and standing at the forefront of energy system innovation. We call on again to the world leader from MI countries, private sectors, and international organizations that share the same ambition and are committed to enhance innovation efforts in the energy sectors to join with us. Thank you.
I would like to thank all IC1 member countries for their sincere commitment and successful completion of IC1 activities. I also wish to thank international agencies, IEA, ISGAN, IRENA, and other stakeholders for their close association with the IC1. Government of India would like to participate actively in the second phase of Mission Innovation, Green Powered Future Mission. I wish great success for the future endeavors of Green Powered Future Mission. Thank you.